Hello again. Well, this is interesting. I got a question. What do many of these Syrian refugees have in common with Barack Hussein Obama? I want you to think about that question, and I'll highlight the answer in a couple of minutes. Just watched a rather interesting little video clip along with a rather frightening article. Title: Obama poised to take some of Europeans' Muslims. The Obama administration is actively considering ways to help relieve the European migrant crisis, the one that he created, okay? This is the one that he created. And among the options on the table is a massive resettlement of refugees inside the United States. Peter Bogart, a spokesman for the National Security Council, told the Associated Press the United States is in contact with countries in the Middle East and Europe, grappling with the migration of nearly 400,000 Middle Eastern and African migrants into Europe. Bogart did not elaborate on specific measures being considered, but said they include refugee resettlement. Many are fleeing the civil war in Syria and areas in Iraq under the control of Islamic State militants, the AP reported. But a closer look at the United Nations Refugee Agency's data shows that many of the so-called refugees are likely not refugees at all. Here's what's scary. According to data from UN Commissioner of Refugees, 75% of the migrants who arrived on European soil are men, while 13% are children and 12% are women. And only a slight majority, 51% of the refugees, are Syrian. The remainder are from all over the Middle East and North Africa, and many have purchased the passports of dead Syrians. So, once again, what do they have in common with Barack Hussein Obama? Neither one can prove where they're from. People are just buying Syrian passports because at the end of the day, how are you going to check them in the middle of a bloody civil war when hundreds of thousands of people are dead? You can't just call the Syrian over the phone and ask, is this guy legitimately living over a 424 destroyed city lane? So you've got a whole bunch of people who are pretending to be Syrian refugees. It's a major problem in France. It's a major problem in Europe. It's a major problem here in the United States. But the Obama administration is really eager to find new undocumented Democratic voters anywhere it can. This is completely insane. You want to read the rest of the article, and you want to watch the video. Once again, this is completely insane. The United States is being destroyed. This humanitarian crisis was created by the chosen one. The whole event has been orchestrated to destroy the American way of life. If you've watched some of my earlier videos, what I said is that Obama wants to turn the United States into the same shithole he came from. That is exactly what he's going to do by bringing in 100, 200, 300, 400, 500,000 Syrian refugees. He's going to say if Germany can bring in 800,000, we can bring in 2 million. Why? Because he wants them here to fight against the American people. Read the article. Watch the video. It's completely insane. That's sort of what I think. Read the article. There's a lot more that you're going to find to be frightening.